How's it going, folks? Mutts, I swear. Got a problem. Ordered some t-shirts lately. Saw a couple of them that had some pretty interesting little logos and such on them. And went online and ordered them. They weren't real costly. I mean, fairly priced. A couple of them were $7, $8. So I went and ordered a couple myself, and from the same company, my wife ordered a couple. We now have 5 t-shirts that we cannot wear. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, I've gotten these like this from other companies as well, but these came from East Coast Cotton. Now, when you look at the t-shirt on their site, all it shows you is the t-shirt with the logo printed on it. Doesn't really give any kind of description or anything. This is one of them. Looks fairly decent, right? Nice, clearly printed decal and everything. Good quality, good print. Not really much to complain about. There's another one. Good quality shirt, good print. There's only one problem. It's on the back of the dang shirt. What kind of idiot prints the logo on the back of a shirt? Now, I printed t-shirts for a while. I don't know anybody that only prints a logo on the back of a doggone t-shirt. Who does that? I mean, day one printing lets you know you've only got one image going on the shirt, it goes on the front. That's what makes sense. And what's really ticking me off is on their site, they've got the t-shirts with the logos printed on the front. But guess what? That's not the ones that you order off of their site. There's no option to put the logo on the front instead of the back. Now, I don't mean to pick on East Coast Cotton because they're only one of maybe 4 that I've run across that do that now. Teespring, who has been a very reputable company. I bought several t-shirts from them before and never had a problem until the first of the year. I've ordered maybe 3 t-shirts from them since the first of the year and just got one in that was only printed on the back. Went back to the web page and it shows it on their site, only printed on the back. But because they never did that before, I didn't think that was going to be a problem. So I didn't say anything about it. I didn't ask them, well, can you print this on the front instead of the back? I now have a total of 7 shirts that are all printed on the back. Granted, most of them I spent $8, $9, $10 on, which is what you pay for an average shirt pretty much anywhere. But you don't print the doggone decal only on the back. Like I said, day one printing. You got one logo, it goes on the front. Nobody wants to wear a shirt that's plain across the front. Nobody. you look like an idiot walking around with the print only on the back. Unless you're wearing a coat or something, and then you're not going to see either one. So who cares? Maybe one of you guys know why they do that. Other than to make people like me that know how to print and know where stuff's supposed to be printed just completely furious. I mean, okay, yeah, I don't have a setup. I can't print this stuff myself. I'm not going to invest in a print or a screen printer and the optics to make all that work like it's supposed to, and all the inks and all the t-shirt boards and the press and the whole nine, just so I can have some coy phrases printed on a shirt. I'm relying on these people to do it, and I'm expecting them, when I pay them the money for it, to do it the right way. It's completely ridiculous and retarded that they only print on the back. And like I said, Teespring is that way. East Coast Cotton is that way. What was the other one? American Veterans American, where they print your like your division that you were in. I wanted one printed up with the MP company on it because that's what I was in when I was in the Army. I ordered it up. Beautiful logo. Great big beautiful logo on the back. I didn't even realize it when I got it. I put the thing on and was driving down the street, and I noticed that the neck was just pulling awful hard, and I pulled and the tag come out because I had it on backwards. Because like everybody else, they printed it on the back too. I got that one about the middle of last year. So just within the last year, all these different people have started doing that. And I'd like to know, maybe one of you guys know and you can enlighten me, but I'd like to know who made that a thing, or why the heck do they do that other than to just aggravate the fire out of people. I don't usually come on here and do rants or anything, but this is ridiculous. I mean, if you're going to do something, by God, do it right. This mess of screwing people over, I mean, yeah, granted, okay, it's $15, $20, or $10 or $15, not a huge deal. But, come on, I mean, I work just as hard for my money as everybody else does. And and when you message them about it, you get back, especially East Coast Cotton. They've been the most insolent people to respond that I've ever seen in my life. Well, just send it back then. Provided that it's unworn or whatever, we'll just give you a refund. My option, for one, I don't have time to go running up to the post office every 2 minutes because they don't know how to print a daggum shirt. And I didn't necessarily message them to get them to refund my money and send the shirts back. I mean, granted, these aren't going to be nothing but rags because there's no way I'm wearing these anywhere other than maybe around here to work on the yard or something. But they don't give you an option to put it, to make sure it's printed on the front like a normal print company would. And they don't print it on the front themselves. But you can look at either one of their sites, Teespring or East Coast Cotton. They've got other t-shirts that they're printed on the front the way they should be. And when I messaged them about it for East Coast Cotton to get insolent with me about it, I mean, it was just basically like, oh, well, there's no pleasing. You just package them up and send them back within 15 days unworn, and we'll give you your money back. That's not the option. That's not the goal here. The goal here is to get you to do the right thing in the first place. You do the right thing, I'll order more shirts, provided they're printed on the front. You don't, I'll take my business elsewhere. There's plenty of t-shirt companies out there that do print them on the front the way they're supposed to. And don't have to have somebody calling to complain about it. It beats all I ever saw. And then to get just insolent about it all in the process, just really just, I mean, it made the situation 4 times worse. I went on Teespring and they have a little online chat, and I sent a message to that. Then I went to their Facebook page and sent the same message to that for Teespring. East Coast Cotton, I contacted their customer service and got the email back. Well, just send us the stuff back within 15 days unworn and we'll refund your money. If I had time to run to the post office, I'd have time to run to a regular store to buy the shirts there. Or to a t-shirt shop in Nashville. I'm sure there's plenty of them down there. But I don't have that kind of time. I've got too much other stuff going on here, and I don't have kids around anymore to help me with any of it. So I don't have time to go run into the post office because they don't know how to print a shirt. It's ridiculous. And I mean, like I said, I don't like complaining about stuff. I'd rather they just printed it right in the first place and let me wear the stupid thing. Be on my merry way with it. I mean, I didn't buy them to turn into rags or to only be able to wear around my house. I bought them to wear out because I liked what the message was on the front on the front of them, I thought. And then come to find out, oh no, it's only printed on the back and there's no option to print them on the front. My wife did a little research and said she actually found some out there that had a button or a link or something that you could put a check mark in so that the image got printed on the front. But that's kind of my my take on the whole t-shirt. So if nothing else, let this serve as a warning to you. If you're buying t-shirts off of ads on Facebook or just off of regular ads on the internet anywhere, YouTube, wherever, click on the ad and double check and make sure that it shows the tag and in the image on the front. Or that it make sure that it says that it's printed on the front. Because if not, you're liable to get one of these retarded looking shirts that are just plain on the front and the image printed on the back. I mean, I'd still like to know how that even became a thing. Because no shirt shop that I've ever ran across ever just printed something on the back before. And the typical thing is, if you print an image on the back, no matter how big or small it is, you always put something on the front, even if it's just a little weird something or another. Just something to where there's something on both the front and back side, or to where it justifies having something on the back. But no, they didn't do that either. Heck, they could have printed their logo up there. It would have been a little more favorable and something that I might wear out if there was something on the front as well as the back. But they're all retarded and they all put just the picture or just the image on the back of them and nothing on the front. I don't get it. I don't know in what neighborhood or what print zone they thought that was right, but it's ridiculous. And you look ridiculous wearing them like that. Anyway, that's my rant. I just figured I'd do a video to see if maybe one of you guys might know why they do it or what the idea behind it is or whatever. Because right now I'm severely dissatisfied and kind of mad. I mean, because I work just as hard for my money as they do for theirs. And for them to have screwed me over several times now. First time with one company, I could see it. That's just on me not paying attention to where it said it was on the back. That was the veterans page. But they do have them printed on the front also, just not the MP one. These didn't say. It showed it, but you really got to look to see that they're printed on the back. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm done. Tell me what you think. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. You have a great afternoon.